Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video I will be opening a sealed box of the new Lego blind box racing cars, which is Lego set 71049. This is the box, sealed, box fresh, minty, all sealed. I have done it this time, well, partly because I have someone to go in. I have sold at least one set already, so this time around it was actually worth doing. And after the last time of doing this, I did find the problems with actually getting that actually getting one of that rare figure. So I thought just buy a box this time. And the people that brought it off weren't reliable for delivery, so I had to rejig that. Anyway, there are some people I'd like to thank before we go. This is Jahanzi Rani, thank you for your comments. Mathscraft Lopez, thank you again for your kind comments on my videos. And MA Ballistic, thank you for your comments. And I'd like to thank the Sonic Key, the Literary Hawk, Payne, Brick 'em Up, Natail Shabalova. Not sure. Could be a name, or it could not be. If not, I only got BWOAW. Wow. So I'd like to thank those people for subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much for the support. If you'd like a shout out on the channel, all you have to do is leave a kind or constructive comment on the channel, or just subscribe. Or please like, share, subscribe. Any support for the channel is always appreciated. And if you do leave a comment, please keep it kind or constructive. We will get on with the video. Here we have the box. This is the way the boxes come into the retailers or traders and stuff like that. They all get boxes like this. This is how it comes from the Lego warehouse. So I'm quite excited about getting this. So, and I do like doing a big opening as well. So you release that tab here. I think most people have seen this before. When you release that tab here, this bit here comes off like that. Then we put this bit over, and this bit here does have the number on there, as you can see, 71049. I will put that just out the way over here because we don't need that. And we now have 36 of these racing cars. And I will only be building 12 of these, and I will be putting all the doubles to one side. I will be needing my phone for this this one, so I do have a scanning app on here. I have two scanning apps. I have the one you pay for and the one you don't pay for, because there is one. So we will start off. This is the box, by the way. I'll keep my phone here. I may have to press the button on my phone a few times to keep it unlocked. See, this is the box. This is the box you see in the shop. If you buy a box like this, it's a little bit cheaper as well. So if you can get 3 people to go in with you on this, you can save yourself a lot of money. Take the first one out, and it's this one here, and it is code 40585 or 01827, which is on there like so. I'm now going to scan that and see what it comes up as. Doesn't like scanning that for some reason. I think you can only scan 12 on the other app. I'm going to try the other app now. It's HAAS. I'm not as up to date on the Formula One teams. So this is the HAAS racing team, number 10. this is what you get in the box. So I'm going to tip this out. It's a shame they didn't put a minifigure in with these, really. So you've got one instruction manual. I'm going to keep this. So, and basically they give you the the build is exactly the same for every car, which is a little bit of a which is a little bit on the weak side, really. But so you have some Technic cross connectors in there. I'll only be showing you this once because the chassis is pretty much the same on every vehicle. So you start off with 4 of these Technic half round and half cross connector pieces. And you have 2 of, well, in this case they're black with a white design on, so it's going to be a 2x1 curved roofing piece. In this case it's black with this with the printing on it. And you've got two quarter 1 plates, which are these ones here, or pizza pieces as I call them. I've got to do this 12 times, so do feel free to fast forward through each build if you want to. I will be doing a review video of each vehicle as well. It probably will go the same way as on this case we have a cheese piece, but in black. And that's what we have for the first instruction. Like I say, I'm only going to show you the build once. Next we have the front splitter and in this case a white 2x1 curved roofing piece with a logo on it. And that goes on this, the 2x1 curved roofing piece goes onto the front splitter. I think that's the correct term for it, because I think I've watched enough Top Gear to get that right. Now we've got a bit that goes on the back here. So we got in this case we have a black, it's like a 1 round stud with a round bar on one side molded onto it. A 1 square stud, in this case red. And then we in this case have a white round 1 plate with a connector bar moulded onto the top. And make sure this all goes together. So these 3 pieces go together like so. Fortunately, I've only got to show this once. Next we do the driver's helmet, which is on a black. So this is an interesting piece. This is a black 2x1 plate with a Lego head connector piece on a round Lego head connector piece on there. We have a white plain head which goes in there like that. A face on there would have been good. Bearing in mind what they're putting out there, and you've got a moulded helmet with a visor moulded into it in red, and it does look okay, to be honest with you. And that goes on there like that. Then we have a white square stud with a female C connector on one side, and then we have a handlebar piece like so. That goes in there like that. That's for the roll cage. That's where the driver's roll cage would be. Then we also have the red 2x1 printed tyre with SWH written on it. I'm not sure. I'm not a big Formula 1 fan, but I'm sure the Formula 1 fans will know what they're looking at. And that goes on there like that. And now we do the wheels, which are the easy bit. There has been lots of nice printing going for this, and to be honest with you, I would like some of the Formula 1 sets. I'm thinking about buying the Formula 1 set for my grandchildren, purely because it's what you do. And you've got the white wheel pieces have some printing on there, and some rubber tyres, which Lego are the biggest producer of rubber tyres biggest user of rubber tyres in the world. Interesting little facts there. And there's a couple of spare pieces there. And there we have our first car. It's not bad. It rolls along. It does make a nice little collector piece. I can't really complain. Is it worth £3.50? I think if you're a die-hard Formula 1 fan, yes, I think it'd be better if they just put a racing driver in with it, like a racing driver figure in with it as well. I think it would have been nice. But they have got a nice plate there, which they're probably going to use in the poly badge at some point. I reckon they're going to do like Williams versus Ferrari little mini set or something like that, hopefully. And there we have our first car. I'm going to put that box over there. And that was the HAAS car, number 10. Put that here. Now we'll go for the next one, which I'm going to scan. Let's have a look, see if we can get this to... And this one is number 4, the McLaren, and that is 607S5, and we'll see if that tallies up with everything else. So open this one up. I have heard of McLaren, so Formula 1's one of those interesting sports where you watch it for a while. As you see, you've got all the normal bits in there. I will just be building this unless there's anything amazing that really stands out. So you've got the chassis, you put the, I can remember how to do this. You have the McLaren 2x1 printed tile. That is quite nice. You have the orange McLaren 2x1 curved roofing piece, which goes onto the splitter. I think that's it, but I think that's the right terminology. If I have got the terminology wrong, please do put it in the comments. But and then we haven't, like I say, everything is in orange and black for this one. So we have some more black 2x1 curved roofing pieces which go on the back. Two more of these black pizza pieces. If I do get a double, I will be putting it to one side. So I'm just trying, if I can remember how to do this. That all goes through in black. So this bit that goes in the back is in black there. Then we have the black 2x1 base plate with the head support in there. You have a black printed helmet with a yellow visor. No face on it. That's the one thing you think, well, they could have done so. I think they could have done so much more with this, but that's down to Lego really. So just have to see how these actually sell. Do seem to have quite a few spare pieces on this one, so check I haven't missed anything. Now the McLaren has orange wheels, and it has some printing on the tyres as well. I'm not sure what it says because it might say. I do think there is some nice detail on these, but again, need a figure. There are people out there going mad for these at the moment. So probably not as mad as the last minifigure series with the Wolf Huntsman, which was that was the main troop builder. And here we have the McLaren, very nice looking car. I think it looks alright, to be honest with you. I'm not overly disappointed with that, so I put that over there. This is the McLaren. It looks alright. It's not bad. It's not. Again, it's exactly the same build. I will do the other ones a bit quicker. Do feel free to fast forward through. When I get 12, I will be stopping the video. So, and this one is number 2, the Mercedes-AMG. Anyone knows their cars knows the AMG is the sporting, and that is 104S5. Don't actually quote me on these numbers 100%, but those numbers are quite actually reliable. So I'll just get this built as quick as possible. This is number 2, the AMG. It does have purple wheels, I like that. And we'll see what the printed tile on the back looks like, because that's the most important thing. The printed tile on the back isn't that exciting really. I was expecting a Mercedes logo on there. So it's got a black front splitter. My apologies. It does have. We do have a Mercedes badge on the 2x1 curved roofing piece. That is nice, and it's in silver as well, printed piece. I think that's why I haven't been able to do too much, because of all the licensing they would have to do it. But they've got a license with Formula One, and Formula One must have said to them, "We can make a lot of money off this." But I think they've missed a trick here, to be honest with you. So I'm just going. I am going to keep building this. Thank you for bearing with me on this video so far. The excitement will die down after about the 4th or 5th car, because you got some purple wheels with a black tyre. They have tried to make the cars look different, so and you got some black 2x1 curved roofing pieces with some. Then they are printed. Couple of black pizza pieces. A black cheese piece goes on the back. And we have a a red square stud, a black holding piece for the minifigure, and a black round plate with a connector point on there which goes in here. Try to work out which way this is meant to go. It goes in the other up like that. So you still get some good hashtags out of this. Next we have a black 2x1, the black 2x1 plate with the headpiece, the purple helmet with just some printing on it. Yes, I'm trying not to be too picky about this because it's not. And then we have a grey. Then you have the roll cage bit in there. Then we do the tyres. So that's 3 of them so far. So there we go, we have the Mercedes-AMG now. Looks good, not bad. Don't mind it. It is what it is, so it's not bad. Now we get the next one out, we'll see, which is 607S5. We will scan this and see what it comes up as. Which is number 7, the Williams. I've heard of them because Nigel Mansell and Damon Hill used to drive for them back in the day. Not sure if Lewis Hamilton did or not. And just build this. I'm going to build the boring bits whilst I'm talking. So. Like the wheels and stuff like that. I will show you the more interesting pieces. The front splitter's black again. Does seem to be. Let's see. They have seemed to have done that a lot. So we have the Williams logo on the 2x1 curved roofing piece in blue and black. I like that. It looks okay. Then we have the 2 blue and purple 2x1 curved roofing pieces here. These go on the side. We have two purple cheese pieces, 2 purple pizza pieces. Which go on here like so. Does look really. Then we have the Williams 2x1 printed tile with Williams written on it. You can kind of, the more you do this, the more you see where the money's gone. Then you have a purple cheese piece which goes on the back. Then you have the engine piece, which is a orange square stud, a blue round plate with a hole in it, and a black connector piece for a minifigure on there. That goes in the back. Then we have the driver's head, which is another white head, no face, and some printing on the helmet. And then you have the black 2x1 plate with the headpiece. Then you have the light blue square stud with the female C connector on, the purple roll cage bit for the racing car. Then you have some white tyres white tyres with some white wheels with some black printing on it. Very small. I can't read it, so I probably will when I can get my phone to read it and to zoom in on it a little bit. And I like it. And there we have the Williams. It looks alright. It doesn't look too bad. So I put that box over here. Now we go for the next box. Thank you very much for bearing with me on this video. That is another Mercedes-AMG, so that can go in here. I'm not opening another one of those, so here we go. See what the next one is. Should check the number really. This is 607 S5. That's another Williams. I'll see if that tallies up with that, shall we? Yep, it does. Next one is a 607 S5. We'll assume this is another Williams as well. No, this is a Ferrari number 3. That is 607 S5 on this box here. I'm looking forward to this one because Lego and Ferrari have been doing all sorts of stuff over the years. The Ferrari 2x1 printed tile does look good. I think that's what people are buying these sets for. And I'm just going to put this together as quick as possible, showing you the what I call the cool stuff and leaving the boring stuff. We've got the side 2x1 curved roofing pieces here. Where's the splitter? This front spoiler, that bit there, that's in black, and then you do have a red 2x1 curved roofing piece with a Ferrari logo on it. Definitely worth having, because if you happen to want to build yourself a Ferrari, maybe like a 308 or something like that, you could possibly use that bit and stick it on the front. I do wish Lego could actually get the rights to actually build a 308 with a bloke in a Hawaiian shirt in it. That would be absolutely heaven for me. But there's probably all sorts of licensing stuff that is attached to that. It's actually got two red pizza tiles. And the wheels are red as well, Ferrari red. I didn't think I'd get this excited about it because I've seen other people who managed to get this, who actually managed to get a box of these before I did, and I watched some videos and they're just, a lot of people are going, it's a bit meh, but I think it's quite nice. They've got the red Ferrari wheels here. Look at these are nice, really, really nice. There is something quite exciting about actually just building these, and so we do a red cheese piece. The engine is in black, so we have the black holder piece and the red square stud and the red round piece with the holder on there. red helmet with the white, plain white head. And you do get quite a few spare normal pieces as well, so it's quite handy. Then you've got the red roll bar and the red one piece with the female C connector on. And there we have a Ferrari. And I think that looks alright, to be honest with you. You can kind of see where all the money's gone on this build. Next one. So we now have 5 of them. I'm going to see which this one is. That is another Ferrari according to the scanner. This is number 6, the Alpine. So open this one up, and that is 407S5. So that'll put us halfway. So I'll just get on with the build quickly. Do feel free to fast forward through the builds, because again, I will show you the interesting pieces and then just leave the boring stuff. So, like the individual pieces on here. Oh, that's interesting. Ah, the Alpine has different wheels on the back. That's an interesting feature I wasn't expecting. The Alpine does have grey wheels on the back. Either grey or pink, I can't read. They have these grey pinky ones on the back. And then these blue ones on the front as well. Which makes the build slightly different. I was thinking it could be a QC thing with Lego, but looking at the picture here, so the wheels go on like that. So if you do get, so you put the front spoiler on there, and we have these are the side 2x1 curved roofing pieces here. I think Alpine are a company that do audio equipment, if memory serves me right. And then we have the Alpine logo on the front of this 2x1 curved roofing piece. So that looks good. Then we have the Alpine 2x1 printed tile. I can see people buying these sets purely for the specialised pieces they're putting in here. Then you have a grey cheese piece going on the back, a black, I think that's an engine piece on here, and a grey square stud, and the black round plate with the holder on like that. That goes in there. Then you have the driver's head piece, which goes on like that. Then you have the helmet, which is in the Alpine colours with a stripe on it. Not a lot in the way of design on the helmets, which is... I did say I wasn't going to do that, but now I'm going... I think that was more pink than grey, to be honest, looking at that. And then we have 2 of these black pizza tiles. Ferrari had different coloured ones, so there are some... Here's the Alpine car. Looks alright actually. I like that. I do quite like that. You can have a lot of fun with these sets, I think. So now we're halfway. Thank you for bearing with me on this. I will just scan the next one for put that on there. That's another HAAS. That is a McLaren. I know I've got that one. Number 4 McLaren. That appears to be another number 4 McLaren. That's another HASS. Kind of hoping they haven't. That's another Mercedes-AMG. Another Williams. We have the Red Bull 20, or the RB20, number 1. They can't call it Red Bull because they don't want to encourage kids to be buying an energy drink. So there is this little bit of legal stuff on this, but so you won't get anything with Red Bull on it or anything like that, which is a bit. So this is the, let me check first before I commit to that. No, done the wrong piece. That is the bit that goes on the front there, i.e. it's in Red Bull colours, but it's not Red Bull for legal reasons. You've got some of these purple 2x1 curved roofing pieces, one on the front and 2 on the one on each side. Looks good. If you look inside these helmets as well, the actual clear bit in there, you can see that as well. Now we have the some Red Bull colours on the back for on the rear spoiler. Put the axles in whilst I'm here. I do appreciate this build isn't overly exciting, but I am going through a box to get a full set out. So this is another thing with these sort of videos, you can know it kind of, you've got a red cheese piece that goes on the back. 2 of these purple pizza plates which go on the side. They make the engine piece, which is has a yellow square stud and a purple round one piece, like so. And we've got the helmet here. I like the fact they've done the helmets, and you do get some extra helmets with it as well, which is, you do get some new helmets to put on here as well. So then you've got a purple bar and a square stud with a roll bar piece on there. Now you stick wheels on it. The wheels are yellow and it works really nicely with the black, I think. I think these are nice. I am genuinely enjoying actually the builds, to be honest with you, because the colours just pop. If I'm looking for the right term of phrase. So this is the Red Bull 20. It looks all right, to be honest with you. Again, they can't put Red Bull on it because they're aiming at kids. That was number 1. Now we'll see. Add that onto the list. Now we've got another Red Bull 20 there, so I'm going to stick that in there. We're now past the first layer, so We have an F1, number 11, the F1 Academy car now. So that would make it 8. So thanks for bearing with me on this video if you have. Fast forward through the builds because they are pretty much of a much. I will be showing you the colours, but it's just the same, it's pretty much the same build with slightly different colours on each time. So, but, oh no, we do have a different coloured front splitter on it this time, so that's quite nice. I'll show you that. I'm going to put that, add that to my list. Put these bits on the back. The other one is in here. And that is the bit that goes on the front there. Then we have F1 Academy printed 2x1 printed tile. Another nice piece to have. I like these little pieces like this because they look good. Now we can put the axles in. Now we put there's like a purpley cheese piece goes in the back. Then it's all purple on the end, purple and black for the engine, like so. Put the driver's head in. Nice design on the helmet there as well. Now we put the roll bar in with the purple one square stud with the female C connector on it. There always seems to be a spare cheese piece in here, which I feel you could maybe stick on the front, but I'm not sure if that's actually. Well, they could have put a little plate on there really as well. Looking at it, and you've got these like purpley pink tyres on here as well. And then we've got to put the pizza pieces on as well to make it complete. Ooh. And here is the F1 Academy car. It looks all right, actually, to be honest with you. They all roll about the same as well. So now we'll take this bit of cardboard out here. Now we'll go to the last layer. So the next 18. Take one out. Take it up. Which is 407S5. That's an Alpine, so that can go up there. This is a VCARB number 8, which I don't believe I've got. So I'll mark that on there. The boxes don't open as easily as the other blind bag boxes normally do. So I'll get on with the build whilst I talk. So as to front splitters in black again. So white tyres, white wheels. This is another one with a printed tyre on the back like that. Doesn't. You got the 2x1 curved roofing pieces. They're the ones on the side. These are the ones of one that goes on the front. This will be number 9, so there's only 3 to go, so please bear with me. I will just be scanning the boxes. I'll be opening the boxes, only opening the boxes I need to open. You do seem to have some of these white cheese pieces on this one, so this is number 8, yep. I like the fact they've gone for. I like the fact they've managed to put a slightly different colour scheme on this one as well. So I know it's probably it's the team colours, but I think when you're building it, and when you're building about 12 of these, or if I was building the whole box, I'd probably you get quite grateful you're not building the same thing every time. Now we have a white square stud and a red round plate with a holder on, so like so. Now we do the headpiece here. We have the white square stud with the female C connector and the red roll bar piece. Now we just put the white wheels on. I really need to get some of the Speed Champions Formula 1 cars, but I just haven't. I either can't justify the can't justify the cost at the moment, or it always comes down to time, money and space at the moment, and I would really like to get hold of some of them, so, and I definitely will be at some point. So here we have the VCARB car. It's not bad actually. It doesn't have any actual writing on it, so it's just more just the colour. I like it. I don't mind that actually. So scan the next one. We've got 3 more to go, and then that'll be the video. That'll be this video done. Number 11, the F1 Academy. We've got one of those already. This is 404S5, so that does look familiar. Yeah, that's another VCARB. Good. We've got number 5, the Aston Martin, the one I've actually been quite excited for, hoping for an Aston Martin logo. I probably have some bricks with Aston Martin logos on. I do own the DB5. If you watch the channel, I built that, and I do kind of quite like that. You're going to get some nice green pieces in here already. Life is good. Some yellow wheels. Might say Continental on it, I'm not sure, but if anyone does know, do feel free. And see if we got a piece that says, oh yes, we have a 2x1 printed tile with Aston Martin on. Yes, please, thank you very much. We have a black splitter on the front. These are the green 2x1 curved roofing pieces which go on the side. Then we have the 2x1 printed tile which goes on the front with the Aston Martin logo on it. Yes please, thank you very much. As you can tell, I'm a bit of a fan of Aston Martin, so if I had the money, I would buy an Aston Martin purely. They're not some of the fastest cars on the road, but they do look good, and I always feel they've always got a bit of class behind them as well. So now we make the engine piece, which is a green square stud, a green round plate with a connector piece out, and a black grabber piece from a minifigure, which then uses an engine. Put the driver's head on here now as well. The green helmet with the yellow visor looks very good. Then we have a green square stud and a black rail. Goes on like that. Put the axles in first, and then I'm going to stick the don't need to stick the pieces in. Aha. The QC has been very good on this so far. I'll find out how good the QC actually has been when I come to putting the other figures together. Hopefully I won't have any issue. So we've got these yellow and black wheels. Look very nice actually. I do quite like them. I'm kind of glad I bought a box of these now, because I do like the excitement of opening the box. It's like box fresh, and it's like, ooh, box fresh and minty, as I like to say. Put that on the checklist there. So there we have the Aston Martin car. I like that. That is gorgeous actually. Probably my favourite one. So we now should have 10, so I'm looking for 2 more now. That is 506S5. We'll see which one this one is. Yes, this is the Sauber. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. So this is another one we haven't got. And this one is in green as well, but this one's got a green splitter on it as well. Ooh, nice. I am easily pleased, aren't I? So, obviously, be careful when you perhaps when you get too excited. Get the 3. Now these are the black 2x1 curved roofing, black and green 2x1 curved roofing pieces which go on the side. The one that goes on the front is here. Put that on my list. There we go. Put the helmet on, put the wheels are green on this one, so green with the black on it, so does look good. Definitely getting a bit excited now, because I don't want to knock anything over because it'll be a bit inconvenient. Put the axle pieces in, so I do feel do through the fast forward through the bits that what you think probably aren't that interesting, but it's not that interesting watching me put 12 of these together. So there's only just some like basic printing on that, but I'm not a big F1 fan, so I can't be 100% sure if that's exactly if that's the colours. So we have a black holder piece for a minifigure, a green square stud, and a black round piece with the connector pole on there. Have a black cheese piece which goes on the back. Have a green square stud with a female C connector and a black roll bar piece, and two black cheese pieces. Not cheese pieces, they're pizza pieces. My apologies. And here we have the Sauber, which is that's not bad actually. I prefer the Aston Martin myself, but that's just personal preference. Now we're looking for one more. So, see if the phone's going to hold out. That's another Sauber. That's still saying that's a Sauber as well, so I'm just going to... Right, let's try and keep scanning these until one actually. This looks like number 12, the F1. So I'm assuming the other ones are fine. Hopefully I've got them all now. I think we have. So this is just a Formula 1, they've called this one, so we'll see what it says on the back. This just has the Lego Formula 1 or the Formula 1 logo on the back, the one they put on the Lego boxes. So this is the last one. Thank you for bearing with me on this. Your support is very much appreciated. So this has been quite laborious. Minifigures are a lot easier to build, and watching me build the same thing about 12 times is probably not... is an acquired taste, we'll put it. So we have a grey pink front splitter, like so. I'll get all the pieces out we need here. And then we have these two printed silver pieces, silvery grey, 2x1 curved roofing pieces. These are great. These look good, shiny. A 2x1 printed piece with the Formula 1 Lego, with the Lego Formula 1 logo on, or it's just a form. Then we have some red tyres as well. You know, it looks good. Now looking for the little cheese, grey cheese piece, grey silvery cheese piece goes in the back there. I'm slightly colourblind, so please bear with me on that. Now we have a black round piece, a grey square stud, and a red round plate with a grabby point on it as well. That's for the engine. And then we have a black and red helmet. The black helmet with a red visor. I quite like that. I don't dislike these as much as I thought I would. When I got these, everyone's gone, well, they're a bit samey. They are samey, but the colours make it. In my opinion, the colours make the difference. In my opinion, but I'm going to put the wheels on here. Thank you very much for bearing with me on this. This has been an hour long, but I have opened the box up fresh and scanned probably 2/3 of a box online. So if you've sat through this, you are absolutely amazing people. Probably die-hard F1 fans, or you've probably got this on in the background. Like I mean that's when I watch a YouTube video. When I'm doing something that is not that exciting, I normally put a YouTube video in the background. So absolutely nothing wrong with that whatsoever. So this is just, they call this one just Formula One, and it's got the Formula One logo on it. So you've got 10 teams and two extra, and an academy car and a Formula One car. As you can see, you've got the cars here. There are some nice printed tiles on it. Some of them are better than others, and as you can see, you've got 12 cars here. Are they worth £3.50 each? Briefly, if you're a Formula One fan, definitely. If not, just get the app and just scan the ones you like, because there are some nice ones. The Ferrari one's nice. The Aston Martin, I like the Aston Martin one. If you want certain models, you can just order certain models. They are good looking. They are nice vehicles. You could stick them in, probably stick them in poly bags at some point as well. But there's again they are good. They are good for what they are, basically. Can't say much more than that. I will be saying a bit more in my review video, which I will be putting on after this one. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have sat through it, you are absolutely amazing people. If you have any comments, if you'd like a shout out on the channel, all you have to do is leave a kind or constructive comment on this video. This is like a box opening video. I do this every time. I try and do this every time Lego bring out a set out. Finances depending and stuff like that. I am on YouTube, Instagram, and Threads. So if you wish to follow me, so I'm on there. Stay safe, keep building, drive safely, and hope to see you on an upcoming video. Thank you very much for watching this. You are absolutely amazing people.